All right.
Did I do
Welcome to another episode
Did it,
of
man.
the Respect Your Elders podcast. Woo! It's been a long journey to get here to start recording, but we finally did it. We made it. We're here, and it's gonna be a good one. Shaggy's been here before. We all know Shag. Yeah. But we got two new faces and two new people that have joined under the banner, and very happy and excited to have them here. We'll start with Ass. Oh shit!
Hey yo!
Hey, yo,
Baby,
stand
oh,
back,
shit.
dude. This man has to turn sideways to get through doors.
Hold on, let me get my good side real quick. Oh, do you want me to
All right.
introduce myself?
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm Ass Cracula. I play Apex Legends, and
Man, a few words.
I go to the gym.
And a few words and also a lot of muscles.
Yeah,
A lot of girth.
yeah.
Few words.
I'm happy to be here. I appreciate the invite, man.
Yeah, dude. Happy to have you on the fucking show. I'll bleep that out because I forgot you can't cuss in like the first minute, but it's fine. You're just making it harder. All right.
cuss words y'all
And
think we can
Marks, introduce yourself.
My name is Marks in Recreation. Just Mark, it's easier. Less of a tongue twister. I play a lot of Fortnite, play a lot of Dead Drop, mostly a lot of first-person shooters. Just anything that I can go pew pew and not have the cops on me. It's a great time. So
Hell yeah.
yes,
Hell yeah.
and I
So
drive
just
fast.
in Compton.
Huh?
I said just Compton.
Oh yeah. Compton, but in Texas.
There you go.
Tejas.
Compton, but in Texas.
Well, all right. Yeah, no, I did mention you in the last podcast because we were discussing Dead Drop. And yeah, you are the resident Dead Drop genius.
I'm so
So-
sorry. I apologize in advance. Everybody has those sources, right? That are those reputable sources. I'm not one. I'm just a guy that pretends to know what he's doing.
Hey man, I seen you on Doc Stream.
Fake it
So,
till you make it, man.
true.
Fake it till you make it.
True, absolutely. Got to fake it till you make it. Yes, I've been in Doc stream a couple times, killing Doc. So that's always, some
You killed the
credentials.
2-time. That's all
I
I'm
killed the
saying.
2-time and the
two-time,
2-ton. I killed
And
Timmy.
you did-
The two-
The 2-time and the 2-ton. I killed them both
Hell
in the
yeah.
match. It was it was a good time, man. That was me and a few buddies, we hopped on and we were watching Doc stream where we saw that he was hopping on with Timmy. He was like, "Yo, let's try to queue in at the same time with him." And then
stream snipe them.
Q sniping. We were Q sniping. There's a difference.
Yeah.
There's a
You're gonna have to cut that out.
So we were timing our queues, and then we would obviously turn off the streams or whatever, so we didn't know where we were, and we would just go through the lobbies and we found him, man, and that was so much freaking fun. But we got a lot of hate because everybody was like, "Oh my god, you guys are stream sniping, like you guys are cheating." And it's just like, no, we're just ass, but we just happen to get him at a weak spot. So.
Yeah. We turned the streams off so we didn't know where they were at. More like muted the audio so we couldn't hear them.
Oh, shit, that would have been smart. Wait a minute. I have to remember that for next time.
So it's hard to play that game when there's a stream playing in my background.
You see the reflection in my window, don't worry about it, okay? It's not them, I promise.
I'm just watching them on TV. It's different.
Yeah, it's totally different. My back's totally not looking at them, just...
All right. So we have some things to talk about. We'll probably go off track, but how it normally goes. Baldur's Gate. We have one guy here.
Game of the year.
One Baldur's guy.
By far. Easily the best game I played in probably the last 10 years.
It was
Easily.
a fun game.
There's not a game that I picked up that I was even unsure about it. I like D&D, so I saw it was a D&D style game, or pretty much D&D. So I'm definitely going to play it. Dude, I fell in love with that fucking game, and I still play it. I'm on my second playthrough currently.
Are you doing anything different this round, or?
Oh, absolutely. So I picked the Dark Urge, right? So the first time I played through, I played how my heart would normally play. So I was a nice, helpful guy. I did fall in love with one of the NPCs, and I'm still in love with him. But yeah, Shadowheart, I love you. But no, this time around, dude, I picked the Dark Urge. So it's like I guess it's like a trait, but I have this Dark Urge. And I really wasn't sure what it was. From what I heard about it, was you're just kind of more like, you're just more like you have more of an urge to do certain things, and it gives you certain dialogue options. So like, fuck it, I'm gonna try it out. So literally, like the first 15 minutes of it, I run into one of the companions you can recruit, and his hand is sticking through a portal. And normally you would pull him out or say fuck him. Well, it gave me the option to like fantasize about cutting the hand off. I was like, oh, okay, yeah. I mean, I got to play into character. You know what I mean? So I clicked it,
Intrusive
dude.
thoughts one.
I cut his fucking hand off, and I couldn't recruit him either. I was like, oh shit, right? And then probably 30 minutes later, I saved a group of tieflings, right, from some druids, and one of the tieflings followed me back to my camp. She was a bard, mad cute. Was probably gonna romance her until I took a long rest, and it hit me with a cinematic, and it's my dude just standing there like coming back to, and I straight mutilated her, bro.
Jesus.
I was like, yeah, I didn't even have an option to do that. It just did it on its own, bro. So this shit's crazy, and there's been some other stuff that's come up, but I won't, just trail off talking about it because I won't. But it's insane, dude. The game's amazing, and I looked it up, and it says there's 17,000 possible endings.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's necessarily true. I would say there's definitely a lot of possible endings, but there's really only like 4 or 5 like core ways to end the game that you're always going to come back to. I guess it's more or less how you get there, or like, maybe it has to do with your
like
class
story
that
routes.
you pick. Yeah. But it's still so much fun, man. And I've literally told everybody, I've told Ass to play it. I think Ass would love it.
I know. I need to play it, man.
Yeah, you seem to be a Baldur's Gate guy, to be honest.
I
Like,
am.
if I was gonna
You,
pick,
I think if you gave it a shot, I hear a lot of people's complaints are the combat is slow because it's turn based.
I played
But it's-
Divinity.
Yeah,
Okay.
same here.
Like
Yeah.
I like turn-based combat. It's just I haven't had a lot of time.
Yeah, understand.
And I know it's gonna be a time sink.
Yeah, it.
But I definitely
is
want
a
to play
time
it
sink.
for sure. Because listen, I like romancing and I like fucking people
Dude,
up.
look, dude. I had some sex.
I'm
I've had
sorry.
sex twice in this second run, dude. It's great.
it's great.
I saw my own
Wonderful.
balls, bro. You can pick your own genitalia. It's amazing.
God, that's immersive.
Yeah, dude.
It's immersive.
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I might buy it right now.
You sold me on balls.
Yeah, dude. it's
Say
on my
no
own
more.
balls, bro.
Yeah.
Oh
Shit.
shit! On stream too.
Oh man.
Yeah, I think I will say I think it should win Game of the Year. Out of every game that's come out this year, it is finished and it's assumingly extremely polished.
Yeah.
That's
I
a
haven't
big
seen
deal.
any like
Yeah.
glaring issues like Starfield. I'm sure you've seen those bugs.
I've seen some stuff about Starfield.
Yeah.
I mean, they've
So-
had some bugs and stuff, but they put out hot fixes like every week, every other week.
So yeah, I think Baldur's Gate should win. If it doesn't win, to me, it's like okay, it's rigged. Because like the Call of Duty is gonna win? Like, come on, man. What else has come out
I think
this year that's-
The only other game that might compete with it is the Zelda game.
Mm-hmm.
But
Oh.
I really don't think it stands a chance against Baldur's Gate.
I don't think so.
I don't think it is.
Yeah.
I don't think it should. Truthfully,
I heard
Don't
that
get me
one's not
wrong.
that good.
Yeah.
There's a lot of hype around it when it came out, but it died down about as fast as it picked up.
That's literally what I was about to say. It's like the hype was very, very short lived, but I think it was carrying over from the last Zelda game into this one, and it just like kind of just like died out. I mean, you had like a couple week period where like everybody on TikTok was creating like World War II planes with all the stuff inside the game or whatever. But outside of that, I mean, the gameplay itself was just kind of you know,
It's Zelda.
so-
It was the same.
yeah.
It was Breath of the Wild. Like Breath of the Wild did so well because it was a departure from its like legacy in a sense.
Mhm.
It was a new take on Zelda, and it was really good.
Mhm.
Like, and there's nothing necessarily wrong with Tears of the Kingdom. It's just more of the same,
Yeah.
which isn't bad.
Right.
But I don't think you can put it atop Baldur's Gate in terms of game of the year. Even though I did see some of the battery stuff they were doing in Tears of the Kingdom were hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah.
What
I
I
mean,
think would put. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
no. Go ahead.
I was gonna say what I think puts Baldur's Gate above every game that's came out this year is the replayability.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that you can play it over and over and over in so many different ways. Definitely, I will say after I've already played it and I kind of know how things are gonna go and like what to avoid or but it also doing that it gives you a good idea on different ways to play it instead of going in blind again. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I think for the money compared to Diablo, which I think we talked about Diablo in the last one, didn't we?
Yeah, I think so.
Personally, I thought Diablo wasn't quite, but it was close to worth the money you paid for it. It was a fun game.
It was 70.
Yeah, 60 or
Yeah.
70, I think. They shafted the season. We talked about that last time, but I think when it comes to if I'm gonna spend $70 on a game, Baldur's Gate is worth every bit of the money.
Yeah. Well, isn't Starfield $100?
Is it? I don't know. I haven't even looked.
No, it's 70.
Yeah,
Is it
it's
70?
70 for the base. I think it was 100.
I
if you
always
wanted to play,
do
like,
if-
3 days early.
Like $1 per hour. Like if I'm gonna get 70 hours out of a game, I'll pay $70 for it.
That's
kinda-
fair.
That's a
That's
really
a-
good
I
way
mean,
to look
that's
at it.
that's a solid way to look at it, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
for
never really
sure.
thought about it like that.
Yeah. So that's why I've spent $5,000 in Apex. Yeah, it's fucking justified.
It's just math. It's simple
Yeah.
math.
It
I'm a
makes
numbers
sense.
guy.
Yeah. It just makes sense.
Oh man.
So yeah, Starfield hasn't had great reception. But I watched some stuff on it. Like I just watched some people play it, and like, it's just I was watching Charlie, my Moist
Oh,
Critical.
yeah. I love
And-
Critical.
His response was, it's just regular Bethesda games. And like throughout the entire stream, he probably got asked that 4 times every 2 minutes. So like the whole stream was just like, it's just, nothing special. It's just normal Bethesda game.
Mm-hmm.
And he said that. I don't know why he just kept saying it. Like most streamers are like, yo, I just answered that question. He just kept answering it.
Yeah, mods pin it on the fucking.
Yeah.
chat.
But I mean, it does. It just seems like Fallout in space,
Yeah,
which
I heard-
isn't necessarily a bad thing.
I heard the combat's
I did hear that, and what I've seen, it looked.
It
really
looks pretty cool.
really good.
I think a lot of people are upset about the. I guess I don't know if it was a lack of communication or a flat out lie or what, but saying that you could explore the entire planet.
Oh,
Mhm.
it's
You
this.
can't really. You can drop in different spots, but I guess there's an invisible wall that keeps you from just running and running and running and exploring. And Asmongold said that they use a lot of like the same like layout for like caves and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Mm-hmm.
I watched a
which-
video today or a TikTok where somebody on Reddit was just ripping it apart, and Asmongold was just reading it.
Oh yeah.
But it suffers, to me, it suffers from No Man's Sky, the No Man's Sky situation, where they were explaining it, and the expectations of the community got, I don't know if it's like overhyped or like they kind of developed it out of nowhere or whatever the case may be, but the expectations from the community were different than what the game was. And just like No Man's Sky, it wasn't necessarily like a bad game. It's just what everyone thought was happening did
Wasn't
not happen
actually
at all.
happening.
Yeah. It's like those ads that you get on Instagram where it's like, oh, you should totally play this game, and then it actually is nowhere near what the game actually is.
Yeah,
Yes.
the mobile
Oh,
games with the fucking 10 out of 10 cinematics and trailers, and then you go in there and it's fucking 2D.
Yep.
Brother, as the like resident phone game person, I feel like everybody like knows that I play a lot of phone games.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many of those where it's like, yo, that game looks kind of cool. I get into it and I'm like, bro, this is a sixth grader and some construction paper. Like that's what the
it's
game looks like.
Raid Shadow Legends, dude. You'd have thought it was like the mobile version of WoW with their cinematics.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I will say Raid does a good job in their game though. Like,
Do they? I've never played it.
I will say
I think-
Raid it deserves recognition for what it is.
I think
because it
being
is a
force-fed
good
fucking
mobile game.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Raid.
Every time I fucking see an advertisement,
And listen,
it makes me
Raid.
not want to play the game.
Yo, the podcast, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Use code respect your elders. You know?
is sponsored
All I'm saying-
Shadow Legends.
I'll give y'all your flowers for, being one of the best mobile games out.
Somebody here likes you.
So, Call of Duty news. Well, I guess we'll go into like two. This is kind of like a twofer between Call of Duty and X Defiant because X Defiant is made by ex Call of Duty Pro. I guess it's not made, but like he's heavily into development. Aches. And everyone thought that X Defiant was gonna be the COD killer, which every new shooter is the COD killer, which is so annoying. It's like shut up. No one. It's not. Call of Duty's not going anywhere.
No.
You will always have the, excuse my generalization, but the Chad that has played the same Call of Duty every year and he buys it, and there's always going to be that person that plays Call of Duty.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to play through the campaign, maybe, and then you have the people that, come home from work. He's got 2 kids and his wife hates him, and he just plays Call of Duty on the weekends and on the nights. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be that person. But
Yeah, I mean, Call of Duty's pretty concreted into the
absolutely.
like, gaming.
It's a
world,
franchise
dude.
that won't
It's
go
not
away.
It's not gonna just disappear.
No.
It might slowly die off in the next fucking 5-10 years, depending on where they go with the game. But it's
They've
still
got a
good
while
game.
before they get to that point. I mean, they've had a
Yeah, well,
string
that's why I
of
said, like 5-10 years.
Yeah,
It's-
they've had a
Game's
string of, like-
ass.
Yeah, I mean, like the new ones are
Game is
definitely
ass.
like
It's
not
ass, bro.
Like it's not great. Like the first or the
I think Cold War was good.
yeah.
I liked Warzone and Verdansk. That was
Yes.
when that's when it was good. Once they started doing all that crazy stuff they're doing now.
I saw a tweet. I guess with the new Call of Duty, they paywalled the original intervention gunshot sound.
Really?
Yes, I saw that. Yeah, it's a bundle that you can buy where you can make the like the AX50 or whatever the intervention is, right, in the new Modern Warfare. You can buy the sound pack to make it sound like the old intervention. just like you could buy the old Modern Warfare 2 theme music, right? Like the menu music. You could buy it for, I think it's like $10. You can have like
The
the old
game
menu
would
music.
be
It's just
so
like
much better if they gave shit like that away for free.
yeah.
You know how many people would play the game simply off nostalgia for those noises?
I mean,
I would be liable to play it, but I'm not. But
Listen.
it makes the chances better.
ABK is getting bought out, and they're trying to make as much money as they can before Microsoft acquires them.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Which is
man.
awesome. I'm genuinely excited about that acquisition. I
am
think
too.
that Microsoft is going to turn Call of Duty around. And the biggest thing for me is what Microsoft does with the CDL. Because the way the CDL is going right now is not great. Their franchise, I don't think esports needs a franchise model right now. I don't think we're as big as everyone thinks. We got a huge influx, kind of like the VR situation, like the VR industry. We had the same thing with the VR industry as we did in esports. The crypto craze like shot and inflated every like smaller niche, right? So VR got huge. The Quest 2 was heavily subsidized, and it came out, and now you have like mass adoption of the Quest 2, and everyone thought VR was going to be this like it was going to take over everyone this year. Like 2023, everybody was going to be on their fucking headsets, right? It didn't happen, which is fine because it will get there. I just don't think the industry was ready for the influx of resources and venture capital and everything that went into it when it happened. And I think the same thing is true with esports because player salaries are fucking crazy. Like 100 to upwards of like 300,000 a year for an esports player.
That's insane.
Where are you getting that money from? That
is
venture
true.
capital is going to run out.
Raid Shadow
And
Legends,
the
man.
same thing. Honestly, bro, they be paying bags. They be giving out bags. But I think the franchise model was a product of that influx of resources and capital. And if we're gonna have this franchise model, I don't think. Because, like, look at Apex, for instance. Like, Apex Esports. I hate the way that they run their point system and how that shit works. I think it's ass. But the one thing about it is you can get anyone in there. Anybody can qualify for ALGS.
Yeah, that
But
is really
with-
dope.
Yeah.
The CDL, you don't really have a path to get there. They have their teams locked in. You have to pay $25 million to be a franchise league. And it's like what's the small league under? You have the CDL and the Challengers. They don't give a shit about Challengers. Like, the viewership sucks. Even like when you're watching the games, like the HUD isn't the same.
Yeah, they clearly invest less into it.
Absolutely. And I feel like Riot, I'm trailing off a little bit. I'll bring back after this point. But Valorant's doing the same thing where I'm not sure we'll get to that later. We'll get to that later because that's actually one of the topics for later. But bringing it back, X Defiant. I think it's a great game and I think it's a great alternative to Call of Duty. But do you guys remember when it was first announced and when you could play the beta?
Yeah, I mean, I
while
played the
ago.
beta. I mean, it was a fun game. I mean, it was. I knew from the very start. As soon as people start labeling something the COD killer, I knew that it was already going to be a flop, and it sucks because like you're setting up a potentially really good and a really fun game automatically for failure because right as you put that label on something, it instantly becomes not X Defiant, and it becomes is this the replacement for Call of Duty? Like, X Defiant, if it had its own image, if it had its own, like, if nobody compared it to Call of Duty, it probably would have been a great game. Well,
it's not out.
Well, no, I know, but it, like the beta, right? Like,
Yeah.
Like when everybody was playing the beta, like only got like I saw like Jake Lucky and like Deserto, like they were all like, yeah, this is supposed to be like the COD killer, like probably farming for impressions, but I mean, it is what it is. But like, if nobody would have thrown that label, like when X Defiant releases, I feel like there would have been a lot more hype around it because it is something that's different to like it's an alternative to Call of Duty, right? Like it's an arena shooter, it's quick, it's fast paced, like the lobbies aren't nearly as bad. I like what they did with the battle pass system a little bit, where it was like half earn, and then like you could like purchase into like a premium battle pass or whatever you wanted to, but you could earn good things even if you went the free route.
I like those that model of like
I like it when
you can get
when
some
battle
things.
passes if by the time you finish it, you're reimbursed the money that you spent on it.
Yeah, Fortnite.
I think
at
Apex
Fortnite.
does that too,
Yeah,
though,
Apex
don't
does
they?
that.
So like, if you could actually get away with never buying a battle pass,
Just buying
if you
one.
if you bought one and held on to the coins they give you, by the time you finish it, you'll have enough to buy the battle pass next season.
Yep.
So I do like that.
It's nice to have somebody that like is in the Fortnite realm, because I feel like Fortnite is the best and worst thing that has ever happened to the industry.
Yeah.
It has catapulted the industry in such a way that we have more recognition than we ever have. But it has also, when it came out, there was a lot of games that were stifled that could have rose and pushed the industry a little more diversely instead of everything really just being about battle royales.
Yep. Yeah, that really made it all about BRs.
Well, they also fucking, I felt like, are the ones that full scented on the microtransactions.
But truthfully, I think Fortnite does it the best.
Yeah, like it's not anything that drains your wallet, right? It's not anything that like
It's not Valorant, Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, they put out so many skins and stuff. I mean, they can afford to sell them for cheaper because people are just going to be buying.
But I like that though, right? Where like you're not
No,
like
I
like you
agree.
said,
I
right?
mean-
like Valorant skins, like if you want
Yeah,
if you
their
want the
shit's
Champions
expensive.
bundle, you're gonna have to basically buy Starfield, but never get to play Starfield. Like
that's
you're
$1.25,
spending
brother.
$75 on some skins
that's
that you don't like. There's nothing tangible that you're buying with that $75. Like you get that look cool when you maybe get to kill somebody. You know,
I've spent a lot of money on non-tangible things.
Me too.
Well,
I've got
the only way you make your money back on that is selling your account.
Yeah.
That's the only way. And even then, you probably won't make it back. You'll
take an L.
Yeah, you'll take an L. It won't be as big of an L. It won't be a capital L. It'll be a lowercase L, but you're taking an L.
I don't know,
I mean?
man. Who's gonna spend $1,000 on an account?
Yeah.
Fucking,
depends.
You'd be amazed.
It depends.
Yeah,
Like,
I bought my
OG
buddy Clean a
account,
fucking $10 account so he could smurf with me in League.
That's $10.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
but
talking
there's
about adding a
accounts
couple
in there that are like
zeros.
$5,000 because they have like all the champions, all the skins.
Yeah, but
They're
who's
loaded up
buying
with
that?
money. Bro, you would. They're up
You
there
would be
for a reason,
surprised.
dude.
Yeah,
You'd
like
be amazed, bro.
people
There's
that
kids
don't
that
have
have their
anything
parents'
else to
credit
spend their
cards
money
and no
on.
limit.
exactly.
Good.
Yeah,
I'm not.
straight.
I ain't paying for that shit, but there are people that will.
I would much
I mean,
rather
look at-
supercharge
look
my
at
card
WoW.
to buy a League account.
What about
That's
WoW?
true. I've spent a lot of money in WoW.
Well, like just accounts
I mean-
in WoW, right? Like you can
Oh,
buy
yeah.
accounts in WoW that have like epic mounts. They're like 0.02
Oh, yeah.
drop
Well, I mean,
rate mounts.
How much you think an account would sell with the Spectral Tiger mount on it?
Dude, I have no idea. I have no idea.
Don't even ask
Probably-
me, man. I'm just.
I bet you could probably get any upwards to $1,000 for it easily. Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
The card itself that had the code was like $20,000 at one point.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
I wish
back
I
when
would've
it
kept
came-
those
'cause
cards
That's
that
how
I
you
had.
got the mount was through the Wild TCG. I watched a video of like Ms. Kiff, Asmin, and Esfan and all them. They were and Rich. They were pulling WoW cards for the Spectral mount. And I think Ms. Kiff pulled it, but when they looked it up, it was worth like anywhere from 15 to 20 grand for that mount.
The crazy thing is that when you think about what something is worth, it's based off of what somebody's willing to pay for it. And so somebody is willing to pay a down payment on a car or a house on a excuse my
On a
French,
but it's a
fucking
Spectral
car.
Tiger,
Like,
though.
It's a
I'm
Spectral
sorry,
Tiger,
bro.
It's
But it's a spectral tiger.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But
bro.
holy shit.
I'd cream if I had that mount. And don't get me wrong, if I had 20 grand, I probably would have that mount.
I was gonna say, if I had 20 grand just floating around, whatever, man, I gotta be honest, I probably wouldn't be floating around on WoW skins. But you know what, man, more
I would
power to
have
those that
so
do.
much useless shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, I feel like you don't really know what you would have until you have that kind of money.
true,
That's true.
and that's gonna
You know?
take
That is
years
true.
for me to have that.
Cause yeah, if I had 20K, just be like, I think I'm gonna spend it on something. I'm having a Spectral Tiger on a level 40. What is my fucking hunter?
Oh,
Like,
my
it's
level,
like-
a level 20 trial account.
Spend 20 grand
I
on a
won't
Tiger,
pay-
but I won't buy the full version of this game.
Yeah,
damn it.
I won't pay $15 a month.
I'm not paying
though.
the monthly. I'm not paying the monthly sub.
I know what I'm worth.
Dude, I do the 6-month route on the sub, dude.
Oh,
I've been
man.
paying $15 a month since like 7th grade for that game.
Jeez.
I got a
Honestly,
paper
I
route
respect it, bro.
specifically to play that game. Bought a $100 laptop. I made $112 a month doing paper route, and that's
Fuck
why
yeah.
that's why I spent my money on playing.
that's-
WoW.
Oh, dude,
that's-
that fucking,
that's
the
that
American
OG
dream right there.
Fucking like BC Wrath of Lich King fucking addiction was something
Yeah,
else.
that was
dude.
when BC was out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's when I started playing too.
Then
Brother,
you have me.
I
that
didn't go to
start
my
with-
prom because of WoW.
Well, that's dedication.
I
No, you said my girlfriend when I was in high school used to sit behind me and watch me play WoW for hours.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I was like, listen, I had a fucking
baby,
problem.
Baby, look at this.
What
Look,
am I
look at
doing wrong?
Hell yeah, dude.
Check out this mount. This
Yo,
is a
babe,
spectral
you see this
tire.
fucking damage?
Do you even know what this is worth?
I just crit 6K. Did you see that?
Fuck.
Oh man, see, I didn't even start playing WoW until last year. Like I'm
Oh,
very
really?
yeah,
Man,
and
you
I
missed it.
probably put maybe double-digit hours into the game because I haven't really played it much since. Because when I did
dude.
play it, WoW is kind of one of those games where it's like, unless I have people playing it with me, I'm just not interested in it.
See,
Like I
I'm
can't
the
solo
opposite,
it.
bro. If there's any game that I can sit here in my room by myself and play all day long and not
It's
get
WoW.
bored, it's WoW. dude.
Really? Shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Granted, it's probably because I have enough knowledge on the game where I know a bunch of shit I can be fucking doing.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I could spend a whole day just farming for transmogs and mounts, dude,
Mm-hmm.
if I wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope. Not
Man.
me. Be trying to just hit that level 20 free level cap. So.
Yo, Ass, we need to do a hardcore run, bro.
I'm level 20 in hardcore
Oh, what did you pick?
paladin.
Of
Look at-
course you fucking
Look at
did.
me. I'm not gonna
See
play a
these muscles,
paladin.
man? Like,
Oh, dude, you bubble Hearth out of trouble, don't you?
You can't do it in hardcore.
Oh, they took that out?
Yeah,
dude?
you
I knew
can't-
it was a rule in the add-on,
Yeah,
but I didn't know they made it a thing in the official server.
Yep, you can't bubble hearth. My buddy
damn,
died on a 22 rogue yesterday because he disconnected in a Murloc camp.
Not the Murlocs, dude.
Yeah.
Bro, you should do a Makara tournament.
No, I'm not doing that. Motherfuckers do that dumb shit. There's some guy on a 15 win streak. I'm like, this guy's an idiot.
Oh, my God.
Imagine spending, because like, so level 20 took me, I'm like 20 hours in or something. It's been a decent time, right? This guy's like, they're like level 60, so they probably have 150 hours on a character, and they're just wasting it by doing duels and dying.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Makara, bro.
Not me, bro.
Honor or death.
I respect it though. I respect. I think it would be fun to do like a little series, a little hardcore series.
I'm telling you what. So like,
We could have a race, bro.
hardcore actually is it's like I was never into like classic or anything, but the hardcore aspect of it makes it like 100 times better.
I
Because,
actually
like,
may-
you have
I
something
actually
to
may
lose,
play
you know?
Hardcore, yeah.
Yeah,
It seems a little more.
It's like you're doing your professions and everything, so you can make your own gear. It's not like when you play the regular game, you don't give a shit because if you die, whatever. But now, if you don't have the best stuff and you die, you lose 20 hours.
You got to min-max, bro.
Yeah, that's
At
why
least a
I've been
little
having
bit.
fun on it. Yeah,
Hell yeah! All right, I may look into it. Get a
definitely.
little
Hit me up.
hardcore
Skull,
classic.
I'm on
Look,
Skull
me-
Rock.
Look, me, Ass,
actually had a
Eldurz,
couple
and
characters I was
Kaya,
going
dude, we do a hardcore race.
I'm down.
That'd be fun. Well,
Or even just me, Kaya, and Ass, if you don't want to, Eldurz.
yeah, it's fine. I'll just go fuck myself. It's fine.
Well, I just
Hey,
did
at least you got.
said you're
At
gonna
least
do
you
it.
got
That's cool.
mentioned.
All
That's
three of us already know play.
I was gonna say, at least you got mentioned, Elders. I'm over here just like, hey man, I know I'm new. But fuck
You want to
me.
do one, Mark?
You know what? That would be an interesting content series. I've never played WoW. I haven't played WoW for no more than 15 hours, but I'm gonna go on a hardcore run. Fuck it.
Yeah, you're
Fuck
fucked.
yeah, dude.
That actually be.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's actually hard, but anyway. Sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, I would, yeah.
That was a fun tangent.
New Call of Duty. Seemingly getting everything that we have wanted and bitched about for a long time. Red dots on the mini map are back.
Why'd they ever take that away?
So
I
$1 million
remember back
question.
I remember back in high school, bro. This kid I was talking shit to wanted to 1v1 me in quick scoping. So I was like, bet, let's do it. Well, I was actually asked at quick scoping, so I let my buddy play. And
Damn, you
dude
hustling.
played with the radar on, like always on. I'm like, bro, you don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Still won, but I had to play it off like it was me playing. Like I'm on the headset, my buddy's on the sticks. I'm like, yeah, bro, get fucking shit on. Watch this shit.
Damn.
They're gonna be like, hey, do something really quick. Fuck.
Let him kill you once.
Yeah.
No, I'm
There's
excited about the
more
new Call
health.
of Duty, man. Like
I am too.
this one, I feel like the one that's coming out later this year, I feel like it's just kind of like it's gonna be like a nice little placeholder until we can get the one after, which I feel really bad
Yes,
about. But also
absolutely.
Also at the same time, I don't feel bad about it because it's like we all know that this one that's coming out, Modern Warfare 3, is gonna be like
It's the last like official ABK run Call of Duty.
Yep. Yeah. So it's gonna be like a we'll get it like its final send off, but I swear if they ruin this too, we're not gonna be sorry to see them go.
No.
But like what is it, Treyarch that's developing the one after?
Yes, Treyarch's next.
Like
and I'm excited.
yeah, once you
Treyarch
start
did
bringing
great.
Treyarch back into the name of Call of Duty, it's like okay, like that's something worth to be excited for.
Yeah,
so,
we're on. This is Sledgehammer, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so. Yeah.
That's making this one.
Sledgehammer did Advanced Warfare, didn't they?
Which explains everything you need to know because AW.
I actually liked
cheeks.
Advanced Warfare.
Cheeks.
I thought the wall running and shit was fire.
See,
I heard a lot of people liked that.
See,
I, never
I did
played it.
Titanfall 2, so like when I saw Advanced Warfare, it's like, oh, it's a Call of Duty version of Titanfall 2. So I was just always salty about it. So
I fucked with jetpacks pretty heavy. That shit was fun.
Well, the zombies with the fucking exo kits were lit too, dude.
I never played
I was
zombies.
gonna say I never did zombies. So
What?
in fact, I actually never played any. I still have yet to play any of the Black Ops except for Black Ops. Was it Cold War? I think was a Black Ops game, or was it Vanguard? Yeah, no, I missed. I missed 1 through 4 because growing up I wasn't allowed to play Call of Duty, so I didn't play. My first Call of Duty title was the OG Modern Warfare and then Modern Warfare 2. The first time I played those was when I was 20. I think it was like 20 or 21. So I missed a lot. Just tragic.
And Black Ops, man, I have some of my like fondest memories on.
My parents
on
didn't
Black
let
Ops.
me play Grand Theft Auto, bro, because they caught me having sex with the hookers. Taking their money.
I mean, yeah,
That'd be a pretty good reason.
That's how you play GTA.
Yeah, I mean, look,
dude.
the
Yeah,
phrase
it's a real
"get
role
bitches,
play.
get money," you gotta fuck bitches and then get money. Like you can't do one without the other.
Yeah, I take my money
Yeah.
back.
In-game,
They're,
in-game,
they're not real
in-game.
women. They're NPCs, dude.
they're
I can find
not.
another one.
Whoo!
I never played any of the Black Ops.
See,
Oh, dude,
okay, I'm
they were
not
my
crazy.
favorite.
I'm not crazy.
I played Call of Duty
Sticks and
4,
Stones, man.
Modern Warfare 2, and Modern Warfare 3, I guess. Was there a Modern Warfare 3?
Sticks and Stones.
Yep.
Yeah, there was. That
Yep.
was the last OG Modern Warfare.
Yeah, and then I was done with Call of Duty till like the new, not the new one, I guess.
See, my favorite title out of the franchise outside of Modern Warfare 2 and 3 is Ghosts. That game gets a lot of hate.
I
For-
didn't
I
mind
know-
Ghosts.
I played
The
Ghosts.
only-
I played Ghosts.
I had a
Ghosts
problem
was
with
fun.
Ghosts. I had a hard time seeing the enemies on my screen.
Yeah, like I mean, it
Well,
wasn't
that's-
great.
they're
Like,
ghosts.
it wasn't.
Okay.
Well, read the
Smart
freaking
ass.
title.
Get him out of here, bro. Fucking, why is he here again? I forgot.
Gotta get one of those little
They're ghosts,
spectral
dude.
thermometer things like you have in Phasmophobia. Just freaking
Yeah.
Yeah.
whatever.
You gotta
but-
look for fucking. I gotta look for cold breath. Yeah. Warm breath in the winter.
But
I loved World at War. World at War, Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2, and Modern Warfare 3 is kind of where I took a break from the game.
no.
And then Black Ops 1 and 2 were pretty lit.
Dude, Black
and
Ops
then after
2.
that, I got kind of like I'd play the new ones, but then I slowly just stopped buying the new games as they came out.
no.
Do you guys remember Blackout?
I
The
never
Black
got
Ops
to
version?
play.
Never did.
I want to play.
I
I-
thought Blackout was ass, dude.
I heard it was so good.
Really?
No,
I don't.
no.
Really? You're the first person that I've heard negative reviews for Blackout.
I
Same.
actually thought it was ass as well.
It was
Really?
so bad,
What?
bro. So
I-
Have we been lied to?
bad.
It was literally just a armor sponge game. You could
Facts.
shoot someone
Like Apex.
for 15 minutes. Dude, honestly, it rivals Apex for sure.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
I'm not even lying. Like the TTK is almost the same.
Mm-hmm.
It was insane. The loot wasn't very good. Like ground loot
Nope.
wasn't very good. It paved the way for Warzone for sure.
Yeah. I think
But-
it gave the devs a good idea of what not to do.
Yeah.
And
I don't
what
know,
to
man.
do.
I do hear like the man. I miss Blackout, and I'm like, why?
Last time I heard people say they missed Blackout was when Warzone came out, and then that died out.
That's the same with everything, right? New game comes out. Oh, I missed the last game. Didn't you bitch about the
Yeah.
last game?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I still miss
You're
it.
like, yeah, I hated it, but it was like, I knew
It
it.
was better than this.
yeah, that's
And then
literally
then
every Call
another
of
game
Duty.
comes out.
It's like literally
it's the
every
same
Call of Duty
cycle.
for like the last like
I
5
forgot
years.
all about Blackout, actually, dude.
I try to.
I'm glad I did. I kind of hate you now for making me remember that dog
Dude,
shit.
it was and I remember like trying because it was right when Fortnite came out, or like it was in like Fortnite's like rise to fame.
Yeah,
and-
I think it definitely didn't help that it came out around like Fortnite's peak.
Oh, for sure not.
See, y'all were playing Blackout. I was too busy cranking 90s on my console on my
Fuck yeah, dude.
big
Oh, on
big old man
controller?
television. Oh yeah.
I was playing PUBG on console.
I never played
Fuck
PUBG.
yeah.
I never
I
did
played
either.
PUBG. Dude, I actually seen a Facebook memory like last week of my first chicken dinner on fucking PUBG like 7 years ago. And I was like,
Took
man,
a picture and posted it to
Memories,
Facebook.
baby.
Hell yeah.
absolutely.
Let's go, baby.
Oh, yeah.
I threw it up
Love
on the
that.
TL,
You gotta
bro.
fucking let them know.
Messing with the
You're
winner.
eating.
Put
baby.
some respect on my name, dog. That was solo too.
Oh man.
Dude, PUBG. I have some really good memories of like early PUBG and early Fortnite.
Yeah.
Because like battle royales were like not necessarily new, but they were like the new craze, right? And everyone was playing them. Like peak Fortnite, like season 1 to 3. I think those are some of my fondest like later stage gaming memories. Like
Yeah, I
Yeah.
enjoyed Fortnite up to like season 5 or 6. I think it was 5.
that's
never
when it started
played
getting
Fortnite.
wild. Really?
Never mess with it, huh?
I didn't.
Well,
I don't.
it got to a point like with any game, everybody starts min-maxing and getting sweaty.
Well,
and
I didn't like BRs. I've never liked
Ah.
BRs. But
I was asked at Fortnite,
Oh, I was too. Terrible.
but it was fun.
Terrible.
So you just said, "Hey, I want to play Apex now."
no. So I don't know what happened, dude. I really don't.
Well, yeah, what
Because
did
I
happen
because
to
I
you?
still don't like BRs.
Apex probably
Like,
isn't
I don't-
helping your case on that, is it?
It's the movement and shit. That's the only reason I like Apex.
I mean, that's fair. Apex is fun at times.
Yeah,
For
but
sure.
no,
Dude,
I still,
I'm just saying, if
tired of BRs.
if there was a, I mean, you say you
Well, I'm
tired, but
glad
if
the
they had a
trend is kind of
BR
dying out.
that was like Quake Champions,
yeah.
I'm in.
Well, I'm saying that's what it is, man. It's the movement.
Yeah.
Like the
I see.
movement.
For me, I think Apex movement is such like everyone hails Apex as like, oh, it's like the movement game, but I'm like, they didn't mean to do that.
Yeah.
Like that movement you're talking about is like,
It's all exploits.
they're like, it's not a bug, it's a feature, like
Yeah,
that
like
kind of
tap-
situation.
like tab strafing, and I do all that stuff, but it's like that. None of that I don't think is intended.
No,
No.
it wasn't. Well,
Beat
the game was
hopping.
supposed to be Titanfall 3.
Yeah. I wish
then they
would just
scrapped
do
it.
Fucking shambles, dude.
Yeah,
Shambles.
absolutely. I don't know, I don't know why they don't just do it now,
Yeah, they should.
right? The community,
We've
the
spoken.
The game's so like even ALGS, the game's like it's going on right now. The game's crashing like during
there was
ALGS.
like 4 pauses today.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
It's like
crazy,
it's like
dude.
the game's broken. Just either create it on a new engine or create a new game.
Apex Legends 2.
Dude, I've said that for probably 8 seasons now.
Yeah,
I think we talked about that in the last podcast. I mean, they just need to do it.
If
Probably
they do,
so.
Need to do it.
If they do an
Overwatch,
Apex 2,
I think Overwatch 2 is a lot better than Overwatch 1.
Yeah.
if they do an
100%.
Apex 2 before Titanfall 3, I'm gonna absolutely lose my mind.
they're never gonna do Titanfall 3.
They
No, yeah.
They won't. Not because of Apex success. They won't do it.
they need to.
Yeah.
Even though
I
everybody
agree.
hates the
I
game.
agree. They need to, but they won't do it.
Look, Mark, as an Arsenal fan, my man, I got to tell you, it's the hope that gets you.
it's
You got to think about how much effort they put into Apex compared to Titanfall. Like they
Well,
put
yeah, but I
like
mean,
Apex requires nothing. Like you come out. It's like people get hyped about a new legend that they drop every 3 months. It's like that's no like I'm be honest with you. Like I played For Honor and all that stuff. They've reworked all the legends. They drop a new one every season, all that stuff, right? Apex drops one new legend maybe per season. Like, they don't do anything on that game.
For Honor is fucking lit, dude.
Yeah, but I'm saying
surprised that
that's what I'm
game's still
saying.
fucking
It's like,
kicking.
remember that game, right? They reworked all the old legends
Well, they fixed
fast.
their servers and everything.
fast because they weren't keeping up with the new legends. And it's like Apex, you still got Pathfinder and Lifeline that can't do anything like the new people can. And they're like,
Yeah.
we're working on it. It's like, dude, you guys aren't working
No,
on
you're
it.
not.
It's like, it's fine to be honest, you know?
Yeah.
Just be honest about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're gonna piss on us, at least call it piss and not rain.
Yeah,
Like,
they're like,
Yeah.
but look
be
at the
real.
new skins. This one's a new color, you know?
Yeah.
It's like,
Brother,
they don't even
Now,
It was the Halloween event 2 seasons ago when it was like, bro, this is the same thing.
Yeah,
this
it was
is
like
literally
they redropped the caustic clown skin.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then- yeah, and it's like
oh yeah, I
they
remember
redropped
that.
the bang skin, and it's like there was nothing new.
It's why did they change the fucking Halloween game to begin with? Because the first time they came out with it, it was lit.
Yep, it was
It
fun.
was
Yeah.
straight up solo. You dropped in solo, and you survived as long as you fucking could, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I got a funny ass clip of kids running up on me as caustic. It was just they just kept coming because once they died to you, they knew where you were at, and so they just kept coming, and I was fighting them off with gas, and it was great. But then they changed the game mode, and I didn't like it. I
Yeah.
stopped playing the Halloween shit after
it's,
that.
and it's always the same Christmas event.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the
And
train.
It's
Yeah,
just
the little
it's
train
just,
thing,
It's
yeah.
always the same shit. That I don't know. You guys know me in Apex, but I just don't.
The thing is, I feel the same way you do. I just play it. I just have nothing else to do.
Apex is a fun game until you get out of the main menu.
Yeah.
Yeah. After that, it's wheels off the bus. Just
The funny thing is, I think people who are addicted to it are self-aware. Like, I'm very self-aware that it's not good.
Oh, every addiction I ever had, I grew to a point where like, yeah, I'm addicted.
but it's
This
not
is a
going to change a
problem.
thing.
Yeah.
And I should probably stop.
That's why I wish I
I'm
want
not going to.
I want a new game that's fun, but there's just
Yeah.
nothing that gets your interest, man. It's like,
I
gonna
think
be-
dude. Not
another
gonna be
thing
X
too
Defiant.
is
yeah,
well, okay. One more point on X Defiant. It's lost all of its hype because they have it's when it. Most people probably thought it came out already.
yeah.
I forgot all about it. I'm not gonna cap.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like they had, they were like, "Yo, this game, it's so awesome," and granted, it is. I really enjoy it. I think everything about it is good. It's just release the fucking game.
Yeah.
So what happened recently is it passed its PEGI certification, so it's like PEGI 16. And everyone took that as like, "Yo, it passed its certifications. It's about to come out." And the guy was like, "No,
Psych.
it's not.
It's just
like,
yeah.
it's not." So
You know
like
what's holding them back?
the certification process to get it on platforms,
Okay.
which is honestly a fucking nightmare.
It is.
Yeah.
I've done it with Xbox, and like the book that we had to like pass all the certifications for Xbox was like this thick. It was insane.
Damn,
and it's like
thick.
you have to have a like a PNG that's like a certain amount of pixels, and it has to fit because in every menu you have to have the exact size image that goes in like the corner when things get minimized. Like you have to have so many things in line, and that's just if your game works. if it has bugs, then it's even more of a mess.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm sure that's just what they're dealing with. Is that's why they can't pass their certifications. And it's like, bro, you have no skill-based matchmaking in pubs. Bring me the game.
That's what I want.
Just bring me the
Yeah.
game.
I'm
Yeah.
tired of skill-based matchmaking.
God, same.
Like, if I want to play ranked, I'll play fucking ranked.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
Exactly.
I want to
Thank
shit on
you.
these guys who are
So many
ass at the
times,
game.
dude. Yes, dude. Oh my god.
Like why? And
bro.
it's like in ranked now, and I know we're going back to Apex, but it's like they have that hidden MMR. So it's
Yeah.
like even if you're in silver, you're fighting pred teammates,
Yep.
or you're fighting
Well, you
like
know-
I'll be in silver. My teammates are diamond, so I can't re-queue with them, but I can play with them in this game. And it's like what?
Do you
Why?
know what games need to add what your MMR is? They added that in WoW for PvP.
Yeah,
last
I remember that.
season, and it's great because you can see what your MMR is.
I want to know.
Exactly.
Like I want to know where I
too.
stand. I would like to know if I'm actually good at the game.
Well, if your rank,
You don't know. You don't know.
If your rank doesn't actually tell you how good you are,
No,
what's
it's
the
just how
point of
often
the
you-
fucking rank?
Yeah, all it is
Yeah.
just how often do you play ranked.
And
Like,
that's what I don't
Yeah.
understand why they can't do this. It's like think about it. Like I'm in silver. I play against silver players. I'm in diamond. I play against diamond players.
You would think.
And then
Yeah.
when
Not
I'm in
that hard.
when I'm in unranked matches, I play in an unranked match against whoever is in the fucking queue when I'm in the queue.
Yep.
It's
Yeah.
Exactly.
If
Like, is it that
I think
hard?
it should always be that way. It should
Yeah.
not. You should always have.
And then you know what I think, Elders, is if that was a thing, aim assist wouldn't be a fucking problem. People wouldn't complain about it as much.
No,
Be-
because
be-
you would be in the same skill set as you.
and you would be with people who are bad at the game and need it. Like it's like
Exactly,
the
yeah.
players I play with that have aim assist don't fucking need it because
No.
they're so good.
Yeah.
It's like if I'm in an unranked pub match and I'm playing against like someone who plays the game 2 hours a week, I don't care if they have 0.6 aim assist. They're gonna need it to play against me. You know what I mean? But no, for real.
Fucking arm, bro.
For real though, it's true. It's like
Absolutely.
I bet you aim assist wouldn't be as big of an ordeal if that was a thing. If they didn't have SBMM.
I'm gonna say something
I agree.
provocative here, but I think the whole aim assist debate is just stupid. Like people who think that controllers have an unfair advantage with aim assist don't realize that you have so much more control with a mouse and keyboard for your aim.
Yeah, but you don't have the tracking that a controller can do.
What do you fucking do? Get better with the mouse and keyboard.
All right, I put 5,000 hours on this fucking mouse. I still can't beat a controller. What do you mean?
No,
I got human error, bro. There's a thing called human error, bro.
Believe me, I'm the
That
first one
can-
you want to talk about human error. Okay, I'm ass when it comes to shooters. My mouse and
Like-
keyboard, but like, I just don't understand what like.
I think you
people-
need to put thousands of hours in both, and then you make your assessment. Like I have thousands of hours
I
on
ain't
controller,
got
and
that
I have
kinda
thousands of
commitment.
hours on M&K.
I ain't got that
I
kind of
think for
commitment.
me, I had this conversation on Twitter that it's not the fact that aim assist exists that's the problem.
Right.
It's the fact that you give a advantage to one peripheral and not the other. And you don't give people the option to not play against that advantage that the other peripheral has.
Right.
So if I don't want to play with someone that has aim assist, I shouldn't be forced to play that.
Yeah.
I should be able to play with people that have the same peripheral as me, that is strictly my mouse versus your mouse, not my mouse versus your thumbs and the algorithm to help you out.
Right.
I think.
And it doesn't. It's
I
not
think
like
if
a.
you're on PC, your aim assist should get toned down.
I mean, it
Play against
does.
Someone who's on,
It
well, no,
does.
I'm saying if you play against somebody who's on console, they have no other.
Well, not anymore.
Input
Consoles are
option.
running at 120 now.
Well,
Well, I'm
that
saying their only source of input is a controller.
well, they have USB
Right, no, I get
ports
what
now
you're
that
saying.
can read a mouse and keyboard now. Like you can make.
Yeah, but no one's
consoles-
gonna do that because of aim assist. Like, why would
Right.
you? Why would you do that?
Yeah, personally, I think,
know?
in my opinion, if like even for our Apex team, like I told Meeks the coach that I want maybe one mouse and keyboard player, and I want the other two to be controller, because controller is the superior input. Because when you get to that pinnacle of top, right? Controller will more, I would say 70-30 win.
Yeah.
But when you're at peak performance on both.
Unless you have a fade or an ASU, which you don't. You
Yeah.
don't. Like
Well,
that is
that's-
literally that's what people
That's
be like.
the
They'll-
30.
They're like, look at these guys, and it's like these guys are talented.
they
literally get paid
yeah,
in
to
a
play
league
this
of their
game.
own.
Like they're
I think
obviously
it's
good.
funny.
Like
That's your rebuttal is like Asu and Timmy, and it's like,
you know who you're comparing me to?
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what people say. They're like, look at these guys. It's like
Yeah.
these guys are like born to do this shit.
Yeah.
Like their
Yeah,
hand-eye
no, they-
coordination is insane. Mine is not. I'm 30 years old. I'm an old, like I mean, I'm not bad, but I'm never gonna be that.
Not Asu.
And
Yeah, no,
I-
100%. I mean,
people take the aim
No.
assist. I think for
Yeah.
me, people take the aim assist thing personally, and it,
They
it
do.
has nothing to
I
do
do
with
too,
personal
yeah.
preference or like attacking you as like a person that plays with aim assist. It's just the fact that if I don't want to play against someone that has that advantage, I shouldn't have to play with them. and that's it. If I could separate, it wouldn't matter.
I mean, it's
care.
and it's so situational too. It's like even like obviously I kill controller players because I'm better than them. But it's like if you get somebody who's a demon on roller, you're probably not gonna beat them.
Yeah. Oh, for
Like,
sure.
You know, because like
but
even
that's what
like
I'm saying,
I saw a
If I
clip
wanna
on
take
Twitter.
that,
Go
ahead.
I was just saying I saw a clip on Twitter of a guy playing with no aim assist and he was frying everybody because he's just good on controller. Like he didn't need it, and it's like that proves the point that you don't need it. You know what I mean? He was like, these MK players are shit. Look, I don't need aim assist. It's like you're literally proving our point that you don't need it. So why is it in the game?
Yeah, that was my conversation that I had on Twitter, and it was this guy was like, "Well, I'm gonna do a playthrough and get to masters on controller without any aim assist." I'm like, that's not the point. That's not gonna solve anything because the problem is if I don't want to play against someone with aim assist, I shouldn't have to.
Right.
And that's just bare minimum. And the conversation's never gonna go anywhere else until that happens.
Right. And then you see results from it.
Yeah.
It's like if I get into a lobby with only M and K and like I'm still getting shit on, then I realize that maybe it was not the aim assist. Maybe I'm just bad at the game. But until then, I have no fucking idea.
But aim assist is, I think, in Halo, is crazy.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I would
You
never
can
play Halo.
Yeah, you can tell.
See it.
It's not exactly subtle. Like
when I watch clips,
like when your crosshair ends here and then magically drifts over here. Like, you're talking about like a whole inch on the screen.
Dude, it is.
Like, what are we doing,
bro?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, but that's. I play controller on Halo.
Yeah.
Right.
You have to, and that's why Halo kind of died off is because of how bad it was.
But see, I
know a lot
have
of
to play
people
Halo
stopped
with
playing
mouse and
because of that.
keyboard, and like
It's fun on mouse and
It
keyboard,
is.
I like it on
but
mouse
you're
and
at a
keyboard,
disadvantage.
you are.
It's you at a major disadvantage.
Yeah, and it's definitely obvious, but
Yeah.
We got mad off topic.
Yeah, we did.
it's okay.
But
It was fun.
It
but
was
Oh,
fun
we
to be
started
off topic.
talking.
Yeah.
We started
we
talking
started
about aim assist.
and fucking ass, dude.
I bring out one topic. I'm so sorry, but oh my god.
it's just such a heated debate that like it doesn't need to be like that fueled. It's just the fact that like I don't want to play against people with that advantage.
Yeah. Well, 'cause,
And
like in
and if controller players don't want to play against people that can tap strafe and do all this movement shit, they shouldn't have to do that either.
Right.
And
Was
you know what I'm saying? It works on both.
You can
Was it
do it
called-
now though with configs.
I was gonna say, like, what
That's
was
true.
it Call of Duty that allowed you to, like, well, actually, think of it like this, right? With crossplay, right? You can choose whether or not you want to match up with people who play on PC versus PC and consoles. You should be able to do the same thing instead of crossplay. It'd be like cross input. Do you want people with mouse and keyboard and controllers, or just one or just the other? Like, but
Yeah.
I
don't know.
fully
I mean,
agree.
It's just. I don't know. I mean, like
the
I played on
Now
debate
you're
to
asking,
me-
you're asking a lot of Apex, and that's
Oh no,
Well,
I
the
don't give a
thing is,
damn about
that's a
Apex.
lot.
I can't stand Apex. I can't.
Dude, respect.
stand
I
that game.
think the reason that it's not in Apex is because the majority of the player base is on roller now. It's like
Oh, you have to be.
every clip I see is a controller clip. You go scroll through TikTok, that's it. And it's like if they had MK only lobbies, you would never fill. It would be
My problem, what my problem is too, is like I was like I'm gonna play a controller, right? I'm gonna play a controller and see what it's like.
No.
And I one clip somebody with a what's the 3-round burst weapon?
Hemlock.
Prowler.
Oh,
Prowler.
Prowler.
Brother, I never do that. I've never done that. And I was like, now hold on.
He's like, I'm Thor.
Dude. So like just based on the like limited experience of like me just playing with a controller and being able to do shit like that randomly, if I got good, I could see where I would
So I mean,
would have an advantage.
you put a couple 100 hours into controller, you're gonna be nuts.
Yeah, I mean I mean some people are gonna put a couple 100 hours and just be ass because they're ass.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's not what we're talking about. Because a lot of these arguments are like gold above. Mm-hmm. Right?
Right. Exactly. I agree.
Out of my
Like,
league.
I'll-
I mean,
Well, and I'm like, and I'm saying people will say like, oh, just get better. It's like on mouse and keyboard. It's like you want me to aim train every day when you don't have to aim train. Like you want me to go into an aim trainer and train for 30 minutes a day, and you can just pick up the fucking thing and just start beaming people. And it's like, get better. I'm trying, bro. Good. Listen, I'm trying, bro.
I just can't compete.
I don't know. I mean, that was kind of my argument from the beginning. But I mean, I definitely see y'all's point about, you know, if one has something, you should be able to toggle it.
The thing is, though, you need aim. I agree about aim assist. Like, you need it. You cannot. You're 100% right. I can shoot way better with this, like point shooting. But it's like once it gets to like a high TTK game, it's like if you make one mistake in your strafe or your tracking, you're gonna lose.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know what I mean? It's just how it is.
Fair point.
But,
All right, so we're gonna reel it in.
Whoops.
We have a lot of points that we didn't hit because of that conversation.
That's why I was looking at it. I'm like, damn, there's some shit on here I really want to talk about. Hey guys, we're kind of drifting out here.
we can make it long.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do a long one. Fuck it.
Special
right?
edition.
All right, so we'll get out of the gaming space. TV, right? Has anyone watched the One Piece live action?
I
No?
have. I watched.
Okay.
I binged it. And
What's your thoughts? What's your thoughts on One Piece? We put it in.
Right.
We put it in D tier, right?
In our tier list, out of respect for the show, we put it in D tier. Otherwise,
Okay.
it would have got put lower.
Yeah,
I hate the anime.
I do too.
I hate it. I hate it. The pacing's bad.
I think the
It
character
just-
design is ass.
The character designs are bad, dude. There's so much about the show that is overrated. But the live action, it's a whole W for live action anime, not just One Piece. It's a W for any future fucking, and it proves my point we talked about. I think you were in Discord when Corey came in there, dude. If you have enough budget and good enough CGI, and you pick the right actors, it works.
Yeah.
And they proved that.
There
There were a couple moments in the show where I was like, the CGI could have been a tad bit better.
Yeah,
But it wasn't
I mean,
enough for me to criticize the show.
No, the only glaring like issue that I seen with the whole show is when Luffy releases Zoro in that first spot and Zoro does that roll.
Yeah, there were a couple.
That white sword just bends in half. Dude,
Didn't notice that.
Dude, go back and watch the scene. It is hilarious. But I was like, even with that, like with the bullshit that we've had with like anime live action adaptations, I'll take that all day.
Oh, 100%.
Like, I am with you. I genuinely do not like One Piece at all. And I think it's bad. But this live action made me want to watch the anime. I'm not going to.
It made me want to watch it too.
I'm not going to because I
I'm
still
not
hate
going
it.
to either. Yeah.
But like it gave me so much excitement to watch. It was so good. To your point too, the actors like the show. Luffy, the main guy.
You got to get actors that can actually embody the character.
Yeah, and I think he did phenomenal.
Oh, he did
at playing
a great
Luffy.
job. I think they all did great.
And I think they casted. This is probably the best casting of an anime adaptation ever.
Yeah,
like
100%.
The cook?
I don't know his name. I don't know the name of the actors, but
No, just the actual character in the show.
oh yeah, Sanji.
Sanji. The guy who plays Sanji is perfect. The guy who plays Kobe is perfect.
Yeah, they casted Kobe really well.
Like they did so. I don't know. I don't know who like produced it. Like if they were like super fans of the show, but
You had to have been. But Oda did oversee it and like approve the script and everything like that.
And I think that's
another
needed.
thing. No, 100%. The author of the manga / anime needs to read over the script and approve it.
yes, and if they don't make it.
Exactly.
Because you're not doing anyone any good. You're not doing the actors any good. You're not doing the platform that it's on any good, and you're not doing yourself any good because it's gonna flop.
Exactly.
Like, it,
Well, and
it
I
has.
heard that they were. I saw on Twitter there's talks about a live action Naruto.
I think it could be good.
like I said, you got to have the right actors. You got to have a good budget. You got to have an amazing budget because
You can't
when you're
do
at-
what you do in a drawn media in real life without a fuck ton of money.
Exactly. But I think when people see how well and the good reception One Piece had, it's going to give other producers the ability to bargain for more budget.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I think
they
so.
can refer back to One Piece and say, look, they had this massive budget for an animated adaptation or a live action adaptation of an anime. If you give us that, we can do the same.
Yeah, I feel like it gave future live actions the roadmap to be successful.
Facts. Yep, 100%. It's a W all for anime in all,
Absolutely.
not just for One Piece.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Like, not even just for One Piece. It's we fucking finally got a live action that was good, and
And
not
I would
just
recommend,
like, oh, it was okay.
I know you're probably not into that shit. I don't know if you are or not, Marks. I think y'all would like it if y'all watched the live action.
I
Y'all
would
might.
give the live action. I would
recommend
say
it.
to any even non-anime fans, just as a good show to watch.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks
100%.
good. Like I've seen like snippets and like some TikToks and stuff. I mean, it looks like a really great.
It's-
it
dude,
looks
it's
like a
solid.
great show. It's just
I'm not opposed to anime. I just don't watch TV very
same.
much.
Yeah, like
No, that's understandable. Well, I mean, I watch the shit when I'm laying in bed going to sleep. Like I don't
yeah.
And
watch it during the day.
And I would never suggest One Piece to anyone because it has like 8 million episodes and
Yeah.
it's bad.
So
So-
wait, the
Telling,
the anime's bad or the live action's bad?
The anime.
Anime. So the,
Oh, okay. Because I hear everyone talk about it, so I didn't know if it was good or not.
no, the live action is good. I think if they took the pacing of the live action and the pacing of the anime and then met in the middle, the anime would be so much better.
Yeah. Well, it
Oh,
would
just
also
by
only
that
be
alone.
300 episodes instead of like 1,200.
Yeah, it's almost to 1100.
Yeah,
That's a
Yeah.
lot.
That's too many. Nope.
Yeah.
And they're still not even like to the conclusion.
no,
Still not.
That's what I'm saying.
Wow.
I read the manga because I do enjoy the story, but like the anime itself is just not it for me, man.
Nah, I'm good. But yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
the
no.
live action does look pretty good. I mean, I'd be.
It's a 10 out of
might-
10 recommend.
I might have to put it on my list. I mean, I'm that guy that watches the same shows over and over again. So like,
Fair enough.
I'm on like the 5th cycle of watching the same shit over and over again. So
Hell
I'll
yeah.
have to-
Dude, I watch Ready Player One every night to go to bed.
I don't
I
think
have watched,
I don't think I ever saw it.
brother.
I'm sorry.
Get him out of
That's
here.
all-
Go.
Just do me
You got-
like just
You
do me
got
a favor.
to go.
Do me a favor and watch it.
Okay.
It's
It looked great.
even
It's
just as like as a gamer, there's so many references throughout the whole show that
Yeah.
even if you're not like VR, you think VR's dumb or whatever.
Yeah.
Like
Even if you're like an old school gamer, there's a lot of references
a
to
lot of
old school games
That's why I like the
Battletoads
and
is in
Resident
it.
movies
game.
and movies.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's so good. I love it. It's probably it's in my top 3, and like my 3 kind of like rotate. So I just say top 3. But yeah, it's
Yeah, just-
definitely. I'm the same way. I will watch the same shit all the time.
I'm just
Yeah, I
really
like
bad at
watching
watching
the,
movies. Really bad at watching.
I like
movies.
watching the Korean zombie movies, dude. They're great.
Brother, I've been watching a lot of foreign films.
What?
I don't know why. We're talking about movies, dude. That's like my rotation when I'm watching movies. The like South Korean fucking horror movies. I don't know what it is.
Oh,
about
dude,
them, but I
they're
love
they're
them.
good.
Yeah.
I will take your word for
I've
it.
been watching a lot of foreign shows.
Even the ones with like shitty CGI, dude.
Yeah.
They're still pretty good.
Yeah, but you watch
like,
them because the CGI is comical at that point, you know? Like that's
little
part of
bit.
that's
It's-
part of
it's-
the entertainment to me when it's that bad. It's like
Oh,
let's just see
there's-
how bad
there's-
it is.
so bad, like movies that are so bad that they're like it. That's the
Yeah.
point, right? Is like,
Yeah.
oh my god, that's so
Like I can see the string that's holding the bullet in place while everything moves backward, like back
Yeah.
behind it or something. Like
So like those are fun just as like an experience. Oh shit! I watched this movie called Willie's Playhouse with Nicolas Cage. Brother, he doesn't say a fucking word the whole movie. All he does is grunt. He's like,
It's like me.
bro.
yeah.
The premise of the movie, dude, honestly, you could have played this part. The premise of the movie is Nicolas Cage goes to a town where the townspeople have made a pact with the spirits of serial killers that have taken over animatronics. So it's like Chuck E. Cheese, but they come alive at night and kill people. So Nicolas Cage
hold on, that sounds
gets
lit.
locked in here and starts murdering these animatronic things. Dude, it is one of like my favorite just fun movies to watch. It's hilarious. And it's a typical Nicolas Cage movie where he doesn't say anything. It's funny. It's a joy to watch.
Akers retweeted a trailer for a new Godzilla movie, and I gotta say, dude,
Godzilla Zero.
yeah, I think there hasn't been a single Godzilla movie that, in my opinion, is bad. I feel like every Godzilla movie I've ever watched is good. Even the shitty American one.
My girl would have some words to say about it. She is a diehard
Dude,
Godzilla
I grew
fan.
up watching Godzilla.
But
I'd go to
she-
fucking movie gallery and get the fucking black and white Japanese
Fuck
fucking
yeah.
Godzilla movies and watch some bitches every Friday night.
I've never
dude.
seen Godzilla.
Do you okay? What's your opinion on Shin Godzilla then?
Shin Godzilla is amazing. I've actually watched that movie 2 or 3 times in the past
I don't know.
2
I don't
months.
like Godzilla in that. I think the
What,
story.
dude? Shin Godzilla is always evolving, dude. He's
I don't
always
like
in
it.
pain.
I just don't like it. I
He's
don't
actually
like.
not even dead, bro. They had to freeze him.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Shin. We watched. Okay, so we watched Shin Godzilla and then we watched Shin Masked Rider. Shin Masked Rider is fucking heat. It's
Where'd you watch that
basically. Hey, what was it?
They got Shin Godzilla on Crunchyroll, bro.
Yeah. No, where did we watch? I think we watched it on Hulu, maybe.
I have to look it up.
But dude, Shin Masked Rider is it's Power Rangers.
Okay, never mind.
Like it's dude, it's so good. It's hilarious.
Fuck.
But speaking of like film, this strike, the writer strike, brother, in like 1 to 2 years, we are fucked.
We are SOL for sure.
We are not gonna have shit.
Oh, the strike that.
Yeah, the SAG
like
strike.
the writer, the writer strike or
okay.
whatever. Yeah, like
Dude,
the amount of
I am
I've heard
projects-
about it, but I don't
terrified.
know anything. I don't really know any details about
We're
it.
not gonna have movies, TV shows, cartoons. We're not gonna have shit for
You know, we are gonna have.
months. Esports.
We're gonna have anime.
Oh yeah, we'll have anime and foreign films. We'll have a. I can
go,
guarantee you right
baby.
now, I've seen more foreign shit on Netflix recently than I ever have, and I think it's because they are gearing up. Because we're not gonna have shit, and they're just trying to like, hey, watch these things too. Haha, keep our service.
Well, think
Because-
about it, right? Like you have on Netflix, you've got Suits right now as a top show, and Breaking Bad as a top show. They're not making any new episodes. They've already been recast, or like they've already been run. It's already run its course. But those are the top shows right now because those are the shows that are good and are available. Like like you said, like in a couple years, like we'll still be watching the same shows just over and over again. Like.
Because we're not gonna have anything new.
No.
Anything that's being worked on now is getting like pushed back indefinitely. Like, bro, it's gonna be rough, man. Like,
It's kind of sad. It
it-
really is.
yeah, because this is another situation where like theaters are gonna struggle again.
Yeah, they're gonna tank hard because they're not gonna have any fucking movies.
Yeah, because like
So-
it's not even like oh, it's like COVID. Like we're not gonna get COVID relief money.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is just we have nothing to show you.
I don't know if you guys have seen this, but so I don't know if you guys watched the Ahsoka series from Disney Plus, but the next
I want to. I need to start it.
it's good. It's really really good. In my opinion, it is. But the next episode, episode 5, is actually being played in theaters, and I'm guessing as a way to fill up some of those seats in the meantime while
Oh,
the
for
movies
sure.
start to kind of like fade out a little bit. And I thought that was
Yeah.
crazy. It's like you have a streaming service literally like renting out theaters, like screen time and seats to help these physical theaters stay in business.
Afloat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's kind of
It's-
sad because like, when you think about even like before the pandemic, right? There were so many movie theaters that were out, and like I me personally, I'd probably go see a new movie maybe like once every other month. Like that's just, based off of the movies that were out and like the movies that I was interested in and like, what I want to go do. Like, yeah, I would, maybe once every other month, maybe even more recent than that. But like now the movie theater that I used to go to religiously because it was right next to a car detailing place. So like while I got my car detailed, I could go watch a movie. By the time the movie was done, my car was detailed. So that was really nice. That movie theater went out of business.
Hell yeah.
Movie theater went out of business.
Yeah.
So like that's a major inconvenience to me. Not only can I now go watch movies at a place where I know that it's a good place to go watch movies, but now my car looks like shit because I'm too lazy to wash it myself. But it's just like
Fair enough.
I washed my car last week and I didn't do a great job. I'm gonna have to hit it again.
Yeah,
this week
I gotta do mine
because there's
again.
So much.
I gotta do mine again this weekend because I didn't want to do the interior. But the fact that theaters have to resort to renting out physical spaces because of
series.
Yeah, exactly. For a TV series, not even a movie. It's an episode of a TV series. In order to get butts in
45
seats.
minutes max, an hour maybe, depending if it's a finale or something.
Yeah, like that is.
It's sad,
that
man.
is
I
wild to me.
love film.
I do too.
I love the act of going to the theater, getting the pop. I love the ritual of film.
It may be expensive as
I wish
shit.
it wasn't so damn expensive. That's what kind of started straying me away. Once I stopped using my parents' money for the theater and I had to start using my own money, I stopped going to the movies.
That's a whole ass mood, man. But like Regal theaters have like a subscription now where like you can get like like for what is it like $15 a month you can get a free movie ticket, a free small popcorn, and a free small drink, like once a month for $15.
And
that's perfect.
There was one that was like $60 a month, and it was unlimited. You could see as many movies as you wanted, and it didn't matter.
Yeah, maybe
that's
what
honestly
it was.
worth it because after about 2 movies, there's $60 right there.
Yeah. So like when I you got free concessions, and then after you got those, it was like
a discount or something.
You got a discount on them.
Yeah.
So like, did that for me? I think it was AMC that did that for a little bit.
I think it was, yeah, because I know that like all like the major movie chains did some sort of subscription. Regal is the only one that I know of that's still around because it's the only theater that I've been to. But I'm sure AMC has theirs, and then
I'm sure Cinemark. I know Cinemark has something. I don't know what theirs is. That's the one I go to mostly. Is the Cinemark here in Tulsa.
Yeah, but like I'm right there with you. Like the act of like taking time out of your day to go to a movie because you're excited to go see it, go buy the overpriced popcorn, go buy candy that costs 5 times as much as if you go to the
Aquafina.
Randall's, fucking like all the way across.
$12 for a box of fucking Whoopers.
Yeah, dude. Buy $8 Bunch of Crunch that costs you 99 cents at the Randall's across the street. Like, it's just it's stuff like that. But
it's
you pay for the experience.
You're with
of doing
people.
It.
Yeah, you're with people that are excited to watch the movie. It's the atmosphere, how loud the speakers are.
You definitely pay for like the experience.
Yeah,
for sure.
Like Avatar, the newest Avatar, watch that in theaters. I wouldn't watch that in any other way first. Like I would never
honest,
I would never wait for that to come to like streaming services or anything else.
It doesn't take long for movies to hit streaming services anymore, which is part of the reason why I don't go to theaters nowadays. Used to, it would take like a year before shit was out on DVD.
Or like 6 months minimum.
6 months.
minimum,
so
yep.
Now
it's
if
just
you didn't see it in theaters, you were waiting.
Yeah, you were waiting, and almost to the point where you didn't even want to watch the movie anymore.
Right, or you forgot
that it existed.
Yeah, exactly. Dude.
Yeah, but now it's just like what? Like I think they. Oh shoot! What was it? The Flash.
Some movies, depending on how big they are, or how small they are, I guess you would say, are out on streaming services the same day they drop in theaters.
Yeah, or like a week after.
Yeah.
Like the biggest, most recent one that I could think of was Flash, probably because of how hard it tanked. But like, that movie came out early August, if I remember correctly, or late July, early August, somewhere around that time frame. And then 2 weeks ago, I get a notification from HBO Max. Hey, by the way, you can watch The Flash right here. Like what?
For free.
Yeah,
I think that's the distinguishing factor is like just because you have the subscription to this service, you get to watch it. Not like Oh, because like they'll put it on like Amazon Prime, but you have to
yeah,
rent it.
Amazon Prime is like pay-per-view.
Right.
Yeah. But like,
and now,
they're
like-
just offering it for free. I'm like, yo.
But even then, dude, you can rent a movie on Amazon Prime for
like
48
$2.99.
hours for like
Yeah, for like $4.
yeah.
yeah. So
it's
really
something
not bad at all.
It's something ridiculous. And so like for me, when I see a movie trailer and I look at it, it's not even a matter of like, man, do I really want to go see this or not? It's like, do I want to go see this at a theater, or do I want to wait a couple weeks for it to like hit a streaming
Absolutely.
platform? Like,
Is this worth, or is this a movie that needs to be seen in the theater?
yeah,
Mhm.
like Oppenheimer
that's always
needs to
the
be in a theater. Like that's not
Absolutely.
something that you can just like wait for like a streaming platform, but like something like, I don't know,
Avatar.
Way
of the
or
Water.
The Flash, or like, you know, whatever.
Any like huge superhero movie.
I just
'cause,
wait
like
for it now.
my parents watch.
Yeah,
they
same.
have this weird service that is like, they get movies too fast. I don't know how
It's
it works.
LimeWire. It's LimeWire, bro.
Essentially, but honestly, if they were
Pirate
like,
Bay.
if you looked at the app and like you peeled back the sticker on the app, it would just be LimeWire.
yeah, Frostwire.
Yeah, Frostwire. Yeah, yeah. But like,
man.
I have a hard time like watching something in like my house
Mm-hmm.
that I wanted to see. Like, I missed the Oppenheimer thing,
Yeah.
and like I want to watch that in the theater, and I don't know when the fuck I'm ever gonna get that opportunity. So I'll probably never watch Oppenheimer just because like I want to see it in the theater,
They'll probably do a re-release now that they don't have any more movies to watch.
dude.
Yeah.
Like,
You
There's
might be
a-
in luck, brother.
yeah, but wait, there's more. Like,
I never even thought of that, dude. Yeah, there'll probably be re-releases of a whole bunch of
Yeah.
shit during that time period.
remastered in what, 2 months? What are we remastering?
Yes.
They'll probably have like a weekend deal where they just you pay one ticket and you can spend fucking 48 hours watching all the Marvel movies in order.
Yeah.
Yeah, or
Honestly,
I
that'd
think
be kind of sick. I would
I would
kinda
do that
dope, though.
in a heartbeat. I mean,
yeah.
but I think they did that with Star Wars not too long ago too, where like you could watch like the OG like episodes like 1, 2, and 3 or whatever like in the theater for like a weekend, and it was
That's
like a
sick,
full
man.
weekend pass, and it was a great bargain, and like you got to have the excitement of seeing it in a theater, obviously
Again.
in better quality of like, you know, when it
Yeah.
first came out, but like, you know, like it was like, yeah, like this is way better than like, you know, my little rinky dink, you know, TV or whatever that only has speakers coming from here. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Your fucking tweeters that they put in these fucking TVs.
yeah, full immersion.
Yeah.
yeah.
But I think what's cool for the Cinemark near my house, I think all Cinemarks do it, or any Fathom
Mm-hmm.
studio or any Fathom theater, they do Miyazaki or Studio Ghibli movies, and those are really
cool.
cool to go watch in theaters.
Damn.
Because I've seen. I don't think I've seen any now that I think about it. No,
The
I
only
haven't.
one-
Yeah, I've only watched the Studio Ghibli movies like in my house or like on a screen, not in the theater. And I would like to go see like Howl's Moving Castle in the theater. I think would be sick.
Yeah, like that's the only one. That's actually the only Studio Ghibli movie movie that I've seen. But yeah, like even banking off of that, being able to see that on a big screen would be cool.
Oh, it'd be awesome. So
Yeah.
hopefully they leverage this like impending doom of like no content in terms of Hollywood.
Yeah.
Right. In the theaters, and the theaters can survive this situation.
Yeah. And I hope
Um,
that they get this shit sorted out. Like
Yeah.
you know, to be able to have original content again, I feel like is something that right now we don't think about because it's not something that we struggle with because we still have new movies coming out. But as soon as we don't have original content anymore, we're gonna be like, what are we doing?
Yeah. Hopefully we push everyone to esports. And
There we
esports
go.
Has
Come
has
suffer
another-
in Valorant and
another
in
res-
Apex like we do.
well, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, if
No true pain.
we know we need bigger franchise leagues. 12
You will
teams.
know pain.
You thought the new
There's not
Star
enough.
Wars saga was bad? Watch VCT.
Jesus. Yeah, watch the guard almost not be able to compete after winning Ascension twice.
Bro, I don't get that. What's going on?
That
Like-
they the guy released a statement and said that they have found a way for them to compete next year.
That's
They just have to like
Get it
do
all sorted
whatever.
out.
Yeah, but that blew my mind. I'm not sure if you watched the podcast with Nate Shot and
Yes.
their
Mhm.
esports guy. I loved seeing Nate Shot's passion about the players.
Yeah.
Because that's all he cared about. He didn't give a shit about anything else. He was like, those boys deserve to play because they have done it twice now, and they had the rug ripped underneath them.
It would be criminal
For-
if they didn't get to compete again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
absolutely.
Yeah, I did
And-
see today. It was like the first September 1st or 2nd that he released the Farrier or whatever. I don't know, the VCT like head of esports or whatever.
Yeah, I forgot
Said
who
that
it was, but
They found a way to make it happen. Hopefully, that
Yeah.
it's not even like set in stone. But his words were like, after the community outpour, and I'm like, oh
It
yeah, it
shouldn't
was
take a
after the community
community to-
outpour. We noticed that we made the decision too hastily, and I was like, don't walk back on it now.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
own up
Just
to
say
your
like,
shit.
we fucked up, and that's our bad.
Yeah.
And like it was some like we made it too hastily, and like their statement beforehand, like giving the reason why they couldn't compete was a little whack. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just weird in general because like if us 4 plus 1 won Ascension, right? Just we played through the Ascension tournament. We have to pay like $22 million to get into the franchise, and it's like, how the fuck are we gonna get that money? Like how are 5
Shadow
random
Legends.
people? This is Team Raid Shadow Legends. But I don't know, man. It's wacky, man. I don't
It
know.
is,
but
man,
I'm
but-
happy. I'm happy. Today I was in Becca's chat, and somebody was like, "No, they reverted it," and I was like, "Okay, good." And I looked it up,
Yeah.
and so
didn't
because that was
somebody
like
offer
that's
to
just
buy
shitty.
them? Wasn't it like XQC that was like I'm willing to to
Well,
front
that's
the
the
money
that's
in order
the
to
problem.
get them in? Like it was somebody. I forgot who it was. but-
Riot wasn't allowing anyone to buy them.
Oh,
That
shit.
that was the
feel
problem
like-
with Riot is because like they had the rules that like you can't buy your way into the franchise league. And because they had like they were under player contracts, which I don't think they were, because I'm pretty sure the guard let them all go.
Mhm.
So that could happen.
That's
And I don't know, it was a whole thing.
weird.
It's wild. But I hope that those 5 guys and the coach are able to play under a different flag for 2024.
Yeah.
Because
I agree.
holy shit.
That'd be nice. That'd be good to see.
We're at an hour and 30. I think we
God.
should probably call it.
Man.
And if
God-
anybody has listened this far,
Godspeed.
you a real one for
Look, Corey will listen to it while he's at work. He did the last one.
that. Hell yeah.
Corey's the homie, bro.
But yeah, guys, appreciate you guys listening to this episode of the Respect Eldurz podcast. Everybody, go through, tell them where they can find you, and yeah, Nick.
Oh, my name's Nick.
Oh,
can
my
fi-
bad.
You can find me at twitch.tv/masscracula.
If you put an M,
If you put an
if you're
M,
on the back of his name
my-
there,
The little thing
Yeah.
up there. Yeah.
yeah,
like, yep, mass.
mass, because
Because he's fucking massive, dude.
Yeah, bro. Did you see those biceps he was flexing? Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Those are
Listen,
42-inch biceps.
we don't got to
dude.
talk
I
about
measured
it.
them.
They already know.
Oh, this guy's also gnarly on electric scooters, dude. I found that out.
I am.
Oh, okay.
Straight scooter kid.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means, but okay. Like, all right, cool.
I'll send you the video, Mark. He's a fucking scooter kid, dude.
Oh, shit.
That's funny.
All right, Mark.
All right. Yeah.
For me, you can find me streaming on YouTube. Look up Marks and Recreation. Got to scroll past all the My Little Pony stuff, and eventually you'll find my channel. So, yeah.
He's not a brony.
I'm not,
He's not a
I
brony.
swear to God, I'm not a brony. But you know what? Honestly,
I mean, hey,
if that has to be
listen.
my brand, at some point I may just bite the dust and just like, you know what? Screw it. We're running with it now.
Listen, hey, bro, I'm not.
Hey.
If you want to be a brony, that's I ain't here to hate.
I would prefer not
Marks,
to
it's
be.
okay, man. My brand is slowly becoming the guy who likes craft singles, and I do not like craft singles.
Well,
so.
if you no, you guys
Your
can't
name in
see
here
it,
is
but
Craft
in
King.
our
Only
Discord,
you're
in the
spinning into
Discord
it.
call, his name is Craft King.
Like
Okay.
that is owning
Dude,
your
it's
brand.
it's becoming a thing where every fucking Discord I get in, that's what my name's getting changed to. Seriously, every fucking time.
If it makes you feel any better, mine's either wish.com Luke Combs, which is what my Twitter handle is, and then the other one is Cartman, because I can do a pretty good Cartman impression. So
Dude,
Oh,
you know,
yeah,
I
rip
fucks
it.
with Luke Combs, dude.
yeah, I mean, I listen to his music, and like as soon as
Oh,
I
Luke
put
Combs
that one side by side comparison of me and Luke Combs, game over. It was game over.
Look, what does Cartman tell his mom about the kitty?
Oh,
That's
see,
not
that's
my
the
pal.
funny part. I've only seen one full episode of South Park.
I'm not a huge fan, to be honest.
I've only put one. I've only put man. Like I've only seen one.
Oh my! Yo, that was actually.
kitty is Pepe.
Man, that was my papa. I've only seen one episode of.
He is good, bro.
That's
The only
solid.
episode
That's
that I
solid.
saw was the Kick a Ginger episode because I had to find out why one day in 6th grade everybody started kicking me. And it was because they,
Oh, no.
they did the Kick a
Oh,
Ginger Day or
God.
whatever, and
Man.
gingers do have stones. It was just off the rails, man.
Dude, kids don't care, and that is
No.
so
Hell
funny.
no.
Fuck, dude, they're brutally honest.
But you know what? That's where I got my thick skin from. I mean, besides I'm eating a lot, but that's a different kind of thick skin. But
Fair enough.
All
right, Shaggy?
Yeah. Oh, well, last time I think I ran through all my handles. All my handles are different.
Yeah.
If you go to my Twitch, twitch.tv/youngshaggy10, you'll find links to my Twitter, Instagram, and my Discord, and whatever else you feel like looking for. Oh, my TikToks. The TikToks are fucking sensational.
they are immaculate.
Sensational.
They are good.
So, if you guys have a thing for white boys who can dance, then I'm your man. I'm your guy.
Funny enough, I do.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, target
Got
audience
something new
reached.
about you.
And I'm Eldurz. It's Eldurz on all platforms. ELDURZ. And yeah, that's it for the episode. Everybody say goodbye.
Hi.
Catch you up next
Bye,
one.
buddy. Hope you find your dad.
Goodbye.